What's going on? What's going on, man? Let's get in this show. Let's get in this show, man. We got a goodie today. Let's get into it, man. What is going on with everybody? I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone is excited. I hope you got the announcement Born Legacy 12. Was it this Saturday? They're gonna shoot that. Got some fire matchups, man. Definitely interested in the Oops versus True 4, man. True 4. That for being somebody from the Midwest, that's gonna be one of the ones that I'm looking forward to, man. Definitely gonna be one of the ones I'm looking forward to. But y'all know what this is, man. I'm sitting here with one of who I personally believe one of the leaders of this new class, this new era of battle rap in its entirety. I'm sitting here with someone who I personally think is innovative, creative. I feel like his wordplay is ridiculous. And trust me, I've broken enough battles down to know, especially at his, man. It's Mr. Headshot himself.
Headshot,
man.
Y'all see the merch?
What's going on? Man?
I see
support,
you,
man.
Boy. You're clean. But I don't think I've ever seen you in a cleaner hoodie ever, boy. That motherfucker clean.
Oh no,
What's
man!
up,
I definitely appreciate it. What's going on with you, man?
Blessed, man. How are you?
Man, I can't complain, man. Blessed and highly favored. It looked like you got a pretty big battle coming up next Saturday.
Biggest of my career, I'd say.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people counting you out.
I think the majority got me losing.
And no, not losing. Let's put some respect on their ridiculous predictions. They said a lot of people have you getting 3-0 by Danny Myers.
I have seen that. I have seen a couple of those. Yeah.
So what are you saying to that? What does that do for you? What does that do for Kid Chaos when you see that?
It motivates me to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest, it might have motivated me too much in the sense that I'm about to go in there and rap, bro. Like the shit I got for this man. I'm about to go in there and rap, bro. I'm about to get across the message in the way that I feel it needs to come across. Because at this point in time in my career, I've shown enough to show what I can do, bro. Right. This is not, I ain't a battle in or nothing like that. If you look at my URL thing, I think I got like 7 or 8 URL battles in now. And because of the generation, they try to act like that's a small amount. But think about where a lot of these legends were 7 battles in on URL. They were on Summer Madness and, you know, all this stuff and Consider Legends and all this shit. But I got to do another 10 before y'all say that about me. Okay. What it does for me is just makes me want to go in there and just be the best chaos that I can be and prove a point. You know, because I think this battle, people are really going to be listening for this battle for the raps. You know, I think Danny's last 2 performances weren't against people who really rap. Drugs and Ars. Now, Ars can rap and Drugs can rap. I'm not saying they're trash, but like, I don't think either one of them be described as like writers. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, I definitely get you.
This is different. And it's like, we gonna see if y'all really know what this writing shit is about with this one.
Hey, shout out to Showtime. He just pulled up, man. Happy birthday to his girl. I definitely want to say that.
Happy birthday.
But no, man, I definitely believe you. I think so. I just dropped my prediction video. Make sure that you're sharing the broadcast, by the way. Make sure you liking the interview, liking the stream. But when I did my predictions, I actually picked you to win. And it's not because I knew you and because you was doing the interview. It's simply because one of the questions I saw on Twitter is, how do you angle the person that has already been out angled? Like, you have so many angles for Danny Myers. You've seen him so many times. And my rebuttal to that, it's about the presentation. Angles get used over and over again, but it's about the presentation.
Mm-hmm. And honestly,
go ahead.
And I hate to interrupt you, bro.
No, you got it. You got it.
But honestly, this is another thing that people like always talk about, like, because I heard somebody say, oh, there's so much things. Chaos got it easy because there's so many things you can talk about with Danny. There's not many things you can bring up about because nobody know, whatever the case may be, he hasn't had any scandals or whatever yet. And I think in my mind, like, that makes it more difficult for me. What can I surprise y'all with? There's nothing I can surprise y'all with. Danny could say an angle or present something in a certain way that actually may surprise y'all because I'm new. I can't surprise y'all with picking apart Danny necessarily as far as my angles anymore. He's been broken down a bit, So I think the thing is now it's all about what I go in there, and again, what I go in there and really show with my overall presentation. I ain't gonna say just my writing, but overall what I'm about to bring to that stage, bro. Listen, like
you got that smile on your face like the bad kid in class that know he just got away with some shit.
Man, listen, motherfuckers really got me fucked up, bro. Like with some of these predictions, I'm saying one dude was like, yeah, Danny gonna be punching back to back, and Chaos gonna be taking a whole half a round to set up a punch or whatever. I'm like, people like that, I just don't even listen to them. It's like if you listen to me and really think it takes me long to get to the punch, then you don't be actually listening, bro. And that's why I think like I was actually having a conversation with Daylight, and a couple other battles we were just talking about this, and it's like I don't think people fully understand what it is I do yet. I think people listen, like even to this day, I still get people hit me up telling me about lines I had in battles months ago. And they'd be like, oh, I just got the like, even when you think I'm not saying something, I'm saying something, bro. I promise you I am. And that just kind of assures me that I'm just a little further ahead of the curve than people like to give me credit for, honestly. And I think a lot of these motherfuckers who have fan bases and have been around a long time get passes to be shown as if they are ahead of the curve and so much further than everybody, and they really not, bro. They really on the basic side, but that shall be shown.
I definitely feel like you have a very good opportunity here to shock a lot of people. You and Holmesy, and I don't mean to transfer the spotlight from you to Holmesy, but I'll say this, dude. I don't think people really understand how hard it is to 30 somebody, for a consensus, for the majority to say that you 30 somebody. And you talking about two of the top individuals from this 2020 class that shows you consistency all throughout the year. So I don't understand when we talk about recent transactions, why it seems like everyone's just so forgetful. I understand if you're talking about Holmesy, what happened to him with him versus B-Dot. He ran into a buzzsaw, but they don't say that about Rum Nitty. They don't say that about Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty got smoked on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still one of the greatest. He's still one of the best.
Yep. So and a lot of people think he lost the read.
A lot of people got him losing the read. Thank you for
losing the read too.
Even more recent transaction.
You know what I mean? And again, I think you hit a great point that a lot of that is fan bases, bro. A lot of that is the fact that y'all been around and seen on YouTube and y'all got millions of views. So it's like they want to hold y'all to a higher standard than us because of how things are presented. You know what I'm saying? When the views and the numbers and the accolades or whatever don't match other people, they automatically want to make it seem like that means the skill is higher. You see what I'm saying?
No,
instead of just looking at it for what it is, they always like to attribute that to because he's more popular, because that means he has to be better. And it couldn't be further from the truth. You know? And it's one of these things I think our class is kind of slowly but surely shattering that glass ceiling of those expectations, I would say, or those negative connotations that come to mind when you think about new guys. You know what I mean? It's just, again, I'm trying not to say too much, but it's like,
hey, keep it for the 6. I don't want nobody using it. Keep it for the 6.
And honestly, this ain't even no thing like I'm talking about in a battle, but it's more so I don't want to present a narrative a certain way and have you going into the battle thinking a certain thing. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I kind of want people think I'm about to get washed. I kind of want people to just go in there thinking like Danny about to walk over me. Come in there thinking that out of all the times you see me and nobody has walked over me ever, and I'm always showing up and going the fuck off, this is going to be the battle where I don't do it. That's what I want you to think.
The most important one. That's what
the most important one. This is going to be the battle where I drop the ball. You're right.
All right, let's take a couple questions from the chat, man. First question I want to ask you from the chat. It was actually from Showtime. Me and him actually talked about this yesterday. What does a win for you, a convincing win, 2-1 clear, even a 30? What does that do for Kid Chaos in his career? Who would be next if that is the case?
I mean, y'all know who I want. Chilla to come outside and all that. But realistically, Chilla, he let them people bully him. He let them top tiers and all them people get in his head. Oh, you shouldn't be calling out Chaos. So now he done turned around and, oh no, I just want Lux or whoever now. Now he want to chase that instead of going for what a great battle is now. I guess, that's what happens. But winning, if besides getting Chilla, beating Danny convincingly does a lot for just that. Again, if everybody's counting you out and you convincingly beat, and I convincingly a good Danny, not a bad Danny, and we don't really see a bad Danny, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just me being honest. Like, we don't see a Danny like, I was just trash. You know what I mean? He always come with some shit. So it's like beating a good Danny, which he will be, is just going to solidify what I've been saying. Like, y'all have literally seen me against somebody who people think is one of the greatest pins battle rappers ever seen, which is JC. And he didn't watch me. I lost the caffeine vote. But you can look at so many blogs and all stuff. Like, a lot of people got me winning. I think I won. You know what I mean?
I had you winning.
Yeah, like I said, there's a few
talk
people.
About the library scheme. The library scheme, bro. How you gonna stand up if you don't have a spine? I don't think y'all go back and check out that bar for bar breakdown, man. So I really don't think y'all missed. So much stuff went over people's heads. And let me ask you that: is that frustrating to you? As someone who is a pen and you are so multi-layered, is it frustrating to you when people don't understand your bars or they don't get your bars?
Definitely. Because I know it's all about status. Like, I know for a fact when Daylight went against Tay-Rock, a lot of people didn't even get what he was saying as he was saying.
That's a fact.
Everybody thought it was just so amazing. I do that shit. And it's like, oh, Chaos be too, whatever. Like, he don't be the... And it's like, bro, like, y'all picking and choosing when you can be a great writer and when you can't. Because even if with the Daylight comparison, I perform more than him. So you can't even make it seem like I rap and just don't give you. I perform more than Daylight and still give you those layers. So what the fuck are you? What's the issue? And again, it's all about status, man. These dudes be, and not Daylight, because he actually is crazy. A lot of these dudes just be getting away with shit and being able to talk shit and put themselves on pedestals that they do not actually deserve. On a skill level, when they actually, I poked myself in the fucking eye just now.
That's how frustrating.
I literally hit myself in the fucking eye just now. That was crazy. But listen.
Oh man, and while he's gathering himself, man, make sure y'all liking, make sure y'all subscribing, make sure y'all commenting in the comments, man. Make sure you like it, make sure you sharing the broadcast. Let everybody know it's Temperature Check Tuesdays. It's Mr. Check the Temperature. We got special guest Kid Chaos, man. So I got a question for you. You say Chilla's chasing Lux. To you, is Lux the end game for you? Is that the person who is at the end of the game? Is that the one person that you would like in your career to face?
No. I could never battle Lux and I'd be fine. I'm not these guys, bro. I'm not like, I don't look at none of these motherfuckers and see nothing special as far as like I don't get around them. Like, I want an autograph. I feel like, I don't know, like stage fright around them or whatever the case is. Like, bro, y'all regular motherfuckers. Like, so if you on this high and mighty, I'm gonna wait a year, battle one person. I was like, fuck it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be one of them. They gonna run behind you and try to get that battle. I don't give a fuck, bro. I legit don't. And then honestly, skill wise, there's so many people that I think would be a tougher battle for me than Lux.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know, for those of y'all who didn't watch the JC versus Kid Chaos, he's basically articulating his first round angle. I don't, again, I'm just saying his words come to life. His words come to life. I'm just saying.
Great point, because I think like JC was for a while. I don't think he's on that kind of type time anymore. But it's like when I see the Chillas and the not even really DNA, but he said something about him. And all these people saying stuff about Lux. It's like, bro, Lux needs months to write. He don't like to come out like that. And again, that's his prerogative. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. That's it. Like, he has earned the right to pick and choose, sit out, whatever. He's done that. But for me, I'm not about to like chase behind you if that's the type time. You know, either you a warrior gonna come outside or you gonna sit there and you know, just try to kind of talk shit and just bait people around until you got enough material or whatever the case you be doing to really want to jump back in the ring. Like, I'm good, bro. I'd much rather I think I would have a much more difficult time battling Chilla than I would Lux. Being completely honest. I think Chilla would give me a tougher battle.
Okay. I'm not mad at it, man. Let me shout out some people that I see in the chat, man. I definitely got to shout out Bumpy Bars, man. Little Reggie 25. Matter of fact, he had a great question. Little Reggie 25, 025. He asked, what are the best 3 rounds that you feel like you've ever had?
Street hymns. Pretty much without even
battle.
Without even much.
The whole battle was the best.
Bro, them street hymns 3 rounds, bro. Word. Crazy, bro. I go back and watch that sometimes and be like, God damn, I was wild. The Saga shit was crazy. The Danger shit was crazy. Don't get me wrong. Personally, for me, I just like the bag I got in for that street hymn shit. I love the bag I got in. So it'll probably be street hymns. Then after that, it's so crazy because I lost this battle. But my first and third, I think my second could have been done a little better, but my first and third for JC were fucking crazy, bro. It's just like, it's crazy how people just don't, I don't know, they're not listening or whatever. It's just like, bro, that first and third round were fucking insane.
No, I love just the intensity that y'all had when y'all were battling.
Yeah.
Like the back and forth. It was respectable back and forth, but it was that competitive back and forth that honestly we have been missing in battle rap for so long.
Yeah. And I think honestly, well, me and Danny have a legit respect for one another in and out the ring. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it's going to be like that. But as far as the intensity of the battle, I think that's going to be there. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Danny, he going to be on my neck. I'm going to be on his neck. Pause if necessary, the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think we're going to give y'all that intensity there. But like, again, it ain't no manufactured beef or nothing. I ain't going to be in there acting like I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I don't do shit like that. Especially not, again, not with somebody I actually fuck with. Like, Danny, and I always say this because this is one thing about me. I remember I had put up something on Twitter about my girlfriend or something like that. And we had went through like a little breakup or whatever. And Squeako was like, oh, bro, don't put shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? Giving motherfuckers angles. But I don't give a fuck. Boy, listen, if you knew how much I don't give a fuck, bro, make a whole angle about the shit I tweet. I don't give a fuck. You think I don't like? You think I'm as smart as I am? Not even to try to be arrogant, but it's like you think I'm as smart as I am to put bars together where I can, and I'm not aware enough to know what the fuck I'm posting. I know what the fuck I'm putting up. I just don't give a shit. Bro, so I say that to say I'm about to give Danny his flowers, and I'm saying it because I don't give a fuck if he tries to use this against me. I don't care. But we've discussed this. I'm just an honest person. Danny has supported me before motherfuckers even know what the fuck I was. I'm talking about like 3-4 years ago. You can look at some of my old battles. Danny got the top comment talking about how crazy I am and how I should be in writer's block and all this other shit like that. Danny has been a fan for a long time and has always shown love. So I respect him because of that. You feel what I'm saying? And I've always shown him love and always been a fan and supporter of his. You know what I mean? So again, that's why I say I don't think it's going to be no manufactured beef. No, I can't do that with somebody I legit got respect for. But I can still bark on you for 3 rounds. That ain't going to change shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with Real Sick. Real Sick was my dog. He got barked on. And he barked on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you a warrior, this is what you, if this is something you can do, then you just go in there and do it. Regardless. You feel what I'm saying? It's just certain lines you just don't want to cross if that's somebody you actually fuck with. Now I'm not even that type of battler to really cross lines like that. Like I'm comfortable enough with what I can do with this where I don't gotta do none of that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm actually a good rapper. So I don't have to do no extra shit. Like I could just go in there and rap and kill y'all. But I know sometimes it can't get there. You know what I mean? But I just don't think it'll do that with me and Danny. We too cool.
Okay, no, that's definitely good to hear, man. It's definitely good to hear. Again, man, this is Temperature Check Tuesdays. We are live with Kid Chaos, man. He is out here dropping off some gems, giving you guys more reasoning. So you might want to think your predictions. You might rethink your predictions. So let me ask.
No, don't. Before you ask that question, no, don't. Continue saying I'm about to get washed. I can't hang with Danny. Like, okay, like just keep going with that narrative.
So let me ask you this: Are you done with your rounds?
Percentage wise, probably like 90%.
90%.
Yeah, it's just more so edits. Like the material is there, just more so edits, switching thing around, figuring out the pacing and the order in which things need to go, stuff like that. Like I'm super meticulous with shit. And if people notice how I rap, it's usually like it's kind of like an essay. There's usually like an opening body conclusion. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like I want to make sure the ebb and flow of everything is consistent and makes sense with whatever I'm trying to present that particular round. You see what I'm saying? So that's really just what I'm doing, just kind of organizing, making sure everything is where it needs to be. But yeah, by Friday, it's gonna be a fucking wrap.
We cooking, baby. We cooking.
Yeah,
we cooking on the slow boil. On the slow boil.
Oh,
we're gonna let the thing just simmer. We're gonna let it.
Now, as far as material, I got enough for like 4 rounds. But it's just piecing things and figuring out what needs to be in, what doesn't, what can just kind of just be discarded. Because I'm such a specific battler. If I told you the amount of lines that I have for people that I can't use on nobody else that are insane, you would like. I remember I posted this one scheme I had for Saga that I just didn't use, and I posted it. Motherfuckers was just like tweeting that shit, like, bro, I will steal this right now and find a way to reuse it. Like, but I just threw it out because it's like I can't use it against nobody else. You know what I mean? Like I'm just a writer, bro. When I lock in, I just get to going. Like now check and be like, God damn, this round 5.5 minutes. And then I'll have to like take stuff out and figure out, you know what I'm saying? That's really where I'm at now, is like just trying to figure out what should stay in, what shouldn't, and go from there.
Okay. We got another good question from the chat. They asked, what are the best rounds you've ever stood in front of?
Oh, that's a good one. Luke Castro's is up there. And when I say this, I don't mean, and this is no offense to Luke Castro, you know, I fuck with him, but I don't mean necessarily the quality. I was super surprised though when Lou was rapping. I was like, God damn, I didn't know he could. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of stepped this shit up.
I think we were all surprised.
I was like, you kind of stepped this shit up. God damn, like you knew not to come in and play with me. And to be honest, off of URL, there's this battle I have that Danny Myers is one of the comments on versus a guy in South Carolina named Sin and Rello. If you ever watch Kid Chaos versus Sin and Rello, that was like a South Carolina, like from my state, like that was like the classic battle. Like when it happened, I think it happened like 2017. That's what actually got me my second PG was that battle because Norbs was there for that battle. And then after the battle, he was like, yeah, you need to come back for another PG type shit. But yeah, it's probably Sin and Rello. Luke Castro's was fire. Again, Real Six was amazing. But I think if Real Six would have had another month, it would have been probably even crazier. Same with me. Like, we only had 2 weeks. So I think in the time frame we did, you know, I came up with default and all that shit. But it still was like, it could have been. So I'll say Luke Castro, Cinderello, and Danger Zone. Like, I think I did win every round against Danger Zone, but every round Danger was fucking wilding, bro.
No, Danger had some shit. Danger had some shit. I think the problem with Danger is probably the same problem that you have with a Rue Bando is that their stage presence. When you going up against someone like a Kid Chaos or someone like even I'm trying to think of somebody who just constantly even take Next. Next, his energy just barks. It does not matter what you say because it looks crazy on camera when you got threads flying in your face, spitting everything else. It just looks a certain way, and y'all understand that, and y'all use it to the best of y'all abilities. And that is, I think that goes as one of those, kind of like read the fine print type of attributes. Y'all don't realize that it looks a certain type of way, man, and it makes it look really scary when y'all up there against them.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Like I agree, man. Like Rubando, and it's not to get like off topic or nothing like that, but Rubando, I feel like could have been a lot. He should have been up here with like a lot of our class, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Like when I battled Rubando, even though it was a lot of name flips, I was still sitting there like, this motherfucker just don't stop. Like, God did pause if necessary, but I was just like, I knew how crazy my rounds were for Rubando, so I honestly thought I was about to go in there and just beat the shit out of him. Like I'm about to beat the shit out of this boy. And again, I feel like I won, but every round Rubando was snapping. No, and when he's in that bag, Rubando he really gets crazy. And my only thing is I just don't want him to just rely on them name flips too much. That's the only thing with Rubando. Like, bro, you gotta get out the name flips. You gotta stop making 80% of your material name flips. Got to. Outside of that, the boy is gifted. And I think him and Next both being young and stuff like that. And Rubando can have energy when he wants to. He just likes to stand in one place. But when he locks in, he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if he brings that energy out and stuff, him and Next, honestly, that whole Born Legacy card, it's a lot of battles in there that could really be fire. Like really fire.
Classics after classics after classics. The return to Dot
and Your Honor, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Bro, he about to wash Your Honor. I'm sorry. I don't like to say people are gonna get 30 because I don't like to disrespect another man's talent and artistry. But you ain't about to sit here and tell me that man been pinning the entire time, waiting, dreaming, salivating over this opportunity.
I think he had one though, to be honest. And I think on the app, when you look, he had one.
Was it against Jack Boy?
I can't remember who was against.
He had one that went straight. He had a warm up that went straight to the app. Okay. But I think this one, Your Honor, you better be in that swamp bag. That's the best thing I can tell you, sir.
Yeah. Or that first round versus Gems bag. Because his first round versus Gems, bro, that shit was so fire, bro. We were in the fucking like building going crazy as he was rapping, bro. Like Your Honor first round versus Gems was insane. Loved it. Now I didn't translate the same on camera. I will say that when I watched it on camera, I was like, okay, it doesn't give the same feeling it did when we were there live.
Mm-hmm.
But Your Honor just has this energy and charisma about him that's just undeniable, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that one.
I hope that he does well, but recent transactions say, I'm gonna definitely take Dot on that. Let's get some more questions from the chat. I saw someone said, oh, there it is from Bumpy Bar. He says, who do you want to battle that we don't know about? So take Chilla out the equation.
That as far as like the person is unknown, or you just don't know I would want to battle them.
Let's go both.
Okay. Person who's not that known, I would say none. Only because and this honestly might be the answer to both questions, because I really don't be like looking at people. Oh, I want to battle him. I just be like, yo, whoever they call and give me, as long as the bag is bigger than the bag I had before, I'm good. Because that's my thing. Like every battle, I do better, and so my bag is going to increase.
The price gotta go up.
Yeah. So ever since the sick battle, that bag has went up significantly every battle. So as long as that bag increase when they call again, all right, yeah, let's do it.
I know that's right. He said, "Smack, man! I'm dropping these dead bodies off of your porch, man. The price gotta go up. Gotta go up. I ain't been caught yet. What you want me to do?"
And listen, and don't get me wrong, I'm very accountable. I go in there and get washed by Danny.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to fry you. You know, I love you like a brother, but I will fry you if you get washed.
And you have every right to, because the only way I would get fried is if I go in there and fuck up. And I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm 2 rounds in, so I at least know this. 2 rounds, he ain't gonna clearly win. You know what I'm saying? 2 rounds I've gotten together, he ain't gonna clearly win. I tell you that. If you got him for some reason, cool. But you ain't gonna say he walked over me that first and second. Third, like I said, I haven't gotten together, so we're gonna see. But with all the material I got, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same shit.
All right, you heard it here, man. Again, this is Temperature Check Tuesday. We are live with Kid Chaos. Make sure you liking the broadcast. Make sure you sharing it out, man. So what if there was a T-top on the table for you after Danny Myers? Now I know you have the Carolina love thing. I don't know what it's like between South Carolina and North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you say we from South Carolina a lot. You don't say we from the Carolinas. You're very specific about what you say.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because everyone considers the Carolinas to be one. And you know what that's kind of like? That's kind of like somebody from Georgia saying they're from Florida too. Bro, we're completely two different states, bro. We're two different states. Like the names are the same, but we are two different states, two different cultures, all that shit. So it's like a lot of people don't even know where that started from. So let's give a little quick history lesson. You about to get exclusive because I don't even think nobody's really talked about this.
Let's talk. Hey, we asking the right questions then. That's what that means.
Right? when Swamp battled Your Honor, right?
Yeah.
You listen. Somebody in the crowd said, now I don't know this verbatim, but it was something to the effect of, oh, them boys from Carolina. Them boys from Carolina, they fired. Them boys from Carolina fired. And Truth Watson was in the background. And he said, we from South Carolina. That's literally where it started. He looked at the person, whoever said it in the crowd, said, we from South Carolina. South, bro. And from there, we kind of liked it. It was like, yeah, we from South Carolina. and from there, it just caught on from there. Because, like, again, we keep getting thrown in this bag. Like, we were, I guess, some underlings to T-Top and Briz and Gluezy and all that. And it's like, bro, they never come to our events. We didn't see them. We didn't have no interactions with them or nothing. They didn't shout us out. You know what I'm saying? So quit trying to include us with them. It's not a diss to North Carolina. It's only when them motherfuckers made it, did you hear them mention anything about us or pull us in? No. So stop when we make it. Don't try to pull them in with our success. We did this on our own. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with them.
Absolutely.
We did this shit. We from South Carolina. And we got love for the North Carolina. Like, None is my guy. Like, outside of battle rap. Like, I go to war with None. Like, that's my guy. I fuck with Gluezy. Bad News, I fuck with him. He cool. Riggs, I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people know. And I don't have no issues with Briz or T-Top. I just don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've actually had interactions and kicked it with Riggs, interactions and kicked it with None. So those are like my guys. And Bo's Bambino, just in the Crucible, did great in that. North Carolina fucks with him too. You know what I mean? So it's not, again, it's no hate. And I think T-Top took certain shit as hate. And it's odd that he did, but that's not what it meant at all. None of that shit is hate.
So if they were to give you a contract off of the Danny, let's say Chilla got his own thing going on, they offer you T-Top. We taking that? We doing that battle?
I would ask that Swamp got that battle first.
That's respect.
I would legit be like, that's a Swamp battle. Can you find me something else? That would literally be my response. Like, that's a Swamp battle, bro. Like, I'm like, that man battled easy when he should have battled Swamp. Now battling me when he should have battled? No, bro. No. That man need to battle Swamp.
I need to get Swamp on the channel, man. I definitely gotta do a temperature check. Swamp, man. That's my guy. Let's see. So there's another question in the chat. I don't want to get your name wrong. Kashif Searless. How high is the B dot battle on your list? That one seems inevitable. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can see a collision course at some point. I'm not gonna say it's in 2021, but I can definitely see the collision course.
All I'll say is,
oh boy,
Kid Chaos standing across from B dot is gonna happen a lot sooner than y'all think.
Why does listen, y'all people come? Share the damn broadcast. Share the damn broadcast. Every time I get somebody on there, dun. There's always a dot. Y'all got, hey man, it's temperature check Tuesdays, man.
Listen, you the guy, you my bro. You can get the exclusives. You know, like let's just say, Chaos in B dot is gonna occur a lot sooner than y'all think.
Man, look. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this off camera. We'll talk about this off camera.
Off camera, I'll chop it up with you.
Hey, because I'm a fan before I'm anything. I'm a fan first.
I got you.
No, but I definitely feel like that is one of them. As you say, that's one of them ones. I think that B dot versus Kid Chaos. I might need to have someone to transcribe some of the words that are going to be said during that battle, man.
Yeah, man, like B-Dot is so incredible, bro. He is really good, man. So it's just like, yeah, I like whoever asked that was a great question because that does seem like an inevitable, clash. And I think it's going to be a great battle whenever it does happen.
I gotta say this, man. Shout out to the comment section, man. Y'all questions tonight. I asked y'all to pull up for Kid Chaos, and y'all showed out, man. Y'all showing out for the boys. So definitely, man, I appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
This dude Showtime said I'm calling on 3-way. Hey, hey, me and you bros, brother, we're gonna have to find somebody to transcribe them bars. That's gonna be the lowest recap ever. Man. I had somebody bring up the actual supercard fight. Do you want to do do you have predictions for the rest of the card? All right, let's get into it then. So we already know I got Kid Chaos 2-1. I stand on that. I definitely stand on that. Give me let's do Rum Nitty Holmesy. What are your thoughts?
2-1 either way.
He's another one that had the consensus is he about to get 30. They not even giving him like a line.
And you got to remember that's exactly what they said when he battled Saga, and exactly what they said when he battled Danny. And he went through both of those and won 25,000.
I'm just saying.
Now you got to understand with the B-Dot thing, you got to understand he had already battled, I think, 4 times in 6 weeks or something like that. So it was like, his pen probably got a little attrition. You know what I'm saying? It probably, he probably need to sit for a bit. Absolutely. Holmesy is not playing right now. That's all I'll say. He's not playing. So I got it 2-1 either way.
I actually have it. I think I gave it 2-1 Rum Nitty, but I had Holmesy having a very great performance. I think so. I respect that. What I say about this is when it comes to Holmesy, again, like you said, I don't think people are appreciating what he did in the Ultimate Madness tournament because he went through so many. Forget the names, the styles of people that he had to battle. Drop the names, just look at the styles. Versatile. He showed his versatility, and like you said, he just ran into a buzzsaw with B-Dot. He ran into a buzzsaw. It was nothing. It was nothing he was gonna do with B-Dot that night.
And a B-Dot that wasn't really active at that point. He wasn't doing a lot. So as he was, you know what I'm saying, always writing, B-Dot was kind of just chilling and compiling, and it's like that just didn't add up well for Holmesy at that time. You feel what I'm saying? And Holmesy had some good ideas. He just didn't execute them well.
So let me ask you this, and when talking about Holmesy, when you hear a prediction and someone gets 3-0, and you have someone with the caliber of Holmesy, does it make it easier for Holmesy? Because in my eyes, all he has to do is win one round. Rum Nitty does not 3-0 a lot of people. He 2-1s a lot of people. But yeah, I understand he's coming off the Don Marino, but Don Marino ain't Holmesy the God.
Yeah, and honestly, I think how many clear like walkovers on URL does Rum Nitty have besides that?
That's what I'm saying. Again, people, you got to stop picking the winner of your battles just because the name is someone that you're familiar with.
That's a prime example, bro.
You really got to break this down, man.
Think about it. Really think about it, bro. Rum Nitty is amazing. And again, not taking shit from Rum Nitty. He gets busy. But he don't be just washing motherfuckers, bro. That's not what he do. He go in there and is always crazy. But you don't never like see him just walking the fuck over people consistently. He has a walkover or two. Like I think he walked over Don.
Did he have drugs? I think he took drugs. He took drugs.
Yeah, kind of walked over drugs too.
I just
two new guys who, and one of them prepared last minute. So it's like, nah, man. Holmesy is newer, but he ain't new. And Holmesy went through again an entire, like, people act like that shit is easy, bro. That tournament shit is not easy. It's not. I lost the first fucking round. Like that shit, just all the facets that are involved with a tournament, that shit is difficult, bro. It's so much to think about and consider in order to execute and win. And the fact that Holmesy did that shows like, bro, he knows what to do to win. Do not count him out.
Absolutely. So again, like I said, I got Rum Nitty 2-1, but I got a great showing by Holmesy. I think he's about to be incredible for 3 rounds. But again, at the end of the day, it is Rum Nitty. We know who he is. We know what he's capable of. I'm not about to sit here and just throw away what I know about him. But in the same breath, for y'all to say that Holmesy about to get 3-0, you gonna have to prove that to me. You are definitely gonna have to prove that to me.
Rum Nitty gonna have to show up and show out.
So let's go B. Shotgun Suge. So it's a lot of 30s on this card from the battle rap community.
Yeah, I that's the one battle on this card, including mine, that I think is gonna be a 30. Like, and I'm not saying Suge is gonna be terrible, but B. Dot really wants to prove a point, bro.
Yeah.
After that Chilla shit, B. Dot wants to prove a point, bro. And then remember they were already slated to battle, and it got pushed back, so that gave B. Dot more time. And Suge too, but it gave a mad B. Dot more time. I think B. Dot is going to walk over Suge. I do. I think Suge is gonna have bars he think are super crazy and shit. And like, oh, I don't know, whatever. But no, bro. Like Suge ain't gonna be able to fuck with B. Dot, bro.
No,
and I hate saying that because B. Dot might use this, in some time in the future. But I just got to be honest. Like B. Dot, I think is gonna walk over him. Like he's mad right now, bro.
No, I definitely hear that, man. You got to think of he had the stumble, the choke against Chilla, but then he was also mad about his placing in Champion of the Year. He was pissed.
Where did he end up being?
3rd.
Who was 2nd?
K-Shine. You drop. Hey, brother, this is still. What the fuck is going on,
bruh? I hate this culture at times, bro. I hate this culture at times, bro.
But I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the lineup
I hate this culture, and I love K-Shine. Pause is necessary, but I like as a person, I kicked it with him a few times. K-Shine is a solid motherfucker, and he gets crazy. I'm just talking specifically Champion of the Year standings. That makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, that makes no sense. You had the top 5 was Chilla at 1, K-Shine at 2, B. Dot at 3, Geechee at 4, Ill Will at 5. So I don't mean to revert from where we was at, but I'm not gonna lie. You being at 15, I had you a lot higher than that on my personal list.
Oh man, I definitely think I got slighted on that. If we're speaking specifically 2020, I know for a fact I got slighted on that. But again, when they voted on it too was after a few things. I think they voted on it after Fonz battled Twerk and after Easy battled Top. So I'm sure that played a part into why they were a little further ahead than me. But if we're looking at just 2020, maybe Jada Nightwing should have been ahead of me. Not Fonz. I meant Jada Nightwing and Twerk. But Jada Nightwing maybe should have been ahead of me. That was it.
Man, I mean, no disrespect to K-Shine, but again, like when we talk about the goalpost being moved, that's a situation for me where I feel like the goalpost was moved, because if you look at it, K-Shine only had 4. He only battled 4 times in 2020, but when Vixen only battled twice, that it was the big debate. It was the big that's not consistent.
It's not consistent. Battle rap is the furthest thing from consistent though. Like if you look on my Twitter feed within the last month, I can't remember exactly when it was, but I literally put up a post about that. I was like, I got to stop thinking battle rap runs on logic, because it doesn't. It literally does not. Like I did an interview with Easy the Block Captain yesterday, right? And he was like, "Yo, Chaos, you gonna go over the time limit with Danny? Cause you know that's what you known to do." I said, "Easy, give me a battle besides Danger Zone where I did that." Couldn't name one. I was like, so Easy, how the fuck am I known for doing that? And I did it one time. Out of the 7 or 8 battles y'all see me on URL, and I only did that with Danger for a specific reason. That's it. It was only, I would have done that against nobody but Danger Zone. because Danger Zone battled Holmesy the God and had rounds that were a minute and a half longer every round. And everybody say he beat the shit out of Holmesy the God. So what I thought was, you not about to do that shit with me, motherfucker. You got me fucked up. Oh no, I'm gonna write 5-minute rounds too then. It just so happened he only wrote 3. Well, sucks for you, motherfucker. You about to get this whole clip. You about to get this whole clip, motherfucker. But besides that, I usually 3:30 to 4 minutes. That is our range. 3:30 rounds with a 4-minute cap. I stay in that every time.
No,
so it's like battle rap does not run on logic. I say all that to say battle rap does not run on logic. People literally take just random shit and present it in a way where it's like, bro, that's not the case. What are you talking about, bro? Like when they say the chaos get too long to get to a punch, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? You just must not be catching what the fuck I'm saying. Because if you say I take 8 bars to get to the punch, you're dumb. You're just literally stupid. You gotta be. Because there's punches within it as I'm getting to what you think is the punch.
But he is talking on Temperature Check Tuesdays. He is talking right now. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted me and Kid Chaos in a room together, locked in, and for me to ask these questions. So don't get mad at the response. Don't get mad at the response.
Listen, the battle rap community is so weird at times, bro. Bless you. That's my girl and they sneezing. But the battle rap community is fucking weird as shit at times, bro. The lack of logic astounds me at times, bro. Like, how the fuck does that, like, some of the just shit they say, how does that make sense? Like what you were saying with K-Shine. K-Shine had 4 battles. And not even besides that, you gotta look at the strength of schedule.
I ain't even want to talk about, I don't want to discredit it, but an E-Heart with a 50% choke percentage ratio ain't impressive to me. Just saying that Pat Stay battle was not impressive to me.
What?
So I'm really trying to understand. That was a legacy.
How was that better than B-Dot versus Saga? Right? Well, who else B-Dot had last year? B-Dot Saga, B-Dot and Holmesy. Who else B-Dot had? Nitty.
He had T-Top. B-Dot had T-Top.
T-Top. So look at that strength of schedule.
Plus, he had the 2-on-2 with Geechee Gotti, him and A-Ward. And was crazy.
Come on. How does that line up with Charlie Clips, E-Heart, Chess, and Pat Stay, and 2 of those were like their opponents were bad? Come on, bro.
I haven't made the panel, sir. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, they'll let a young brother shine this year in 2021.
Honestly, they probably want to keep newer people out of it because newer people are starting to realize. So, and this doesn't apply to K-Shine because he still gets crazy. But the newer bloggers and stuff like that are coming in with the mindset of a lot of the newer battlers. Like, bro, a lot of y'all people who getting passes with shit, y'all really ain't that good like that, bro. Y'all really just be getting away with shit. Y'all really don't be wilding like y'all think y'all do, bro. Or like the crowd make y'all act like y'all are. Y'all not really wilding like that. So they probably gonna try to keep you out because you're gonna ruin the narrative. Word.
Hey, let's get back to the super fight. We got, well, I guess one more left since we already know who you going with against Danny and yourself.
But I do think I will say this. Although I think I'm gonna beat Danny, I think it's going to be a great battle. I'm not one of those people who are going to cap. I think Danny knows not to play with me. We did a face-off on DNA channel.
Oh, I watched. I watched.
Okay. And you saw I told him. He agreed. I was like, Danny, you know not to play with me. You know you about to get in a different bag to battle me. He's like, yeah, facts. I'm going to have to go to the mountain for this one. He said, this is going to be probably my toughest battle I've had in recent memory. He knows that. Danny know what's up. Like, that's the thing. Even if the fans disagree, my opponents know what time it is. Like, all these people saying Danger Zone was going to beat me. Danger Zone said he was going to 30 me. After the battle, me and Danger talked, and Danger was like, bro, I'm not going to lie. When we was on live, and you was like, bro, you know what's up with me? And I was like, no, I don't. I'm not going to lie. I immediately was like, yeah, I do. I know how you get. Like, I can't go in there and play with you. Like, regardless of what the fans think, I'm a writer. I listen to what you say. You not somebody to go in there and play with. And it's like, cool, even if y'all don't know, Danny know what's up. So again, regardless, I do think I'm going to win, but I think it's going to be a great battle. And it might come down to preference because me and Danny still do 2 different things. So you might just like what Danny does more than what you like what I do or vice versa. But I don't think you'll be able to say either one of us was trash.
No, I have I don't put classic labels on battles going into it, but this is one of the ones that if I had my last $20, I'm betting 1950. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
We got one more battle to talk about on this super fight, and I think you be the perfect person to discuss it with. You've been in the ring with one of these opponents. You have
Yeah.
one of the more famous battles of 2020 with one of these opponents. Mike
Caffeine put it at the top 5 battle of the year.
There it is. Caffeine has a top 5 battle of the year. But Mike P versus Real Sick. Before we actually get into the details, I just want to say the promotion is A1. I love the promotion. I love the videos. I love the tweets. I love the interviews. Real Sick, keep doing what you're doing. You've been on this stage before. We've had conversations. So definitely salute to you. But give me your initial thoughts. Real Sick versus Mike P.
I definitely think Real Sick is gonna win. But I think if me and Danny isn't the battle of the night, it's going to be that one. It's going to be Mike P and Real Sick because, again, I think Mike P is in a similar situation to B-Dot in the sense of he got something to prove. Mike P got something to prove after that tournament shit. And I think Sick, though, I won't say too much, but Mike P pissed Sick off.
Oh, I come on, man! I saw that interview too with DNA.
Like,
come on, man! I
didn't even see the interview. Like, I just Sick is my dog, and we just talk.
Yeah,
he is pissed, and his pen is reflecting that. So I'm pretty sure Sick is gonna win, but I think it's still gonna be a great battle.
Well, Simran 55. 555. You got your answer. He's heard the rounds. He's sparring with the board. He's sparring with the bull. How do you think iron sharpen iron? You in order to what do you think is going on in these conversations? Man, I think it's hard. So you have, if we're going by the recent transactions, the last time we've seen Mike P was bill collector.
Yep.
And we all know what happened during that battle. We all know. We still wonder. Some people are still wondering how he made it past Ryder.
Good point.
Some people are still wondering that. And for me personally, I think this is more of a mirror match than what people want to believe. I think with the type of rapping ability that Mike has with Real Sick, I think they're very similar. Obviously, there's some distinct differences, but if you're looking on the foundation, from a foundation level, very similar. They both have very unique deliveries, but Real Sick, his cadence is just, and he's been getting better every time I see him.
He picks very dope pockets. Like when he's rapping and he picks pockets to get into, like Sick picks really, really great pockets to get into and start flipping his cadence and rapping style. Like he's really good at that.
So Showtime said he picked Mike P. And I mean, so if someone told me they was going with Mike P, I understand it. Because when you think Mike P's back is up against the wall, if you think about him versus Twerk, the run that Twerk was on before that match, it was different.
The thing is, I think what especially gives it, and it's not even a bias thing, even if I was being objective and just looking at it, part of me that gives it to Sick as well is because we have seen Mike get smoked though.
Oh yeah. Don't get it confused.
Av smoked his boots, and bill collector pretty much clearly got out. You know what I'm saying? Like smoked him. We have seen Sick against some of the best talent, not even to be cocky, but myself, Jada Nightwing, Chilla fucking Jones, who was champion of the year.
He had a debatable. He had a highly debatable. A lot of people, some people have him winning.
I have him winning. That's no again, no bias, no shot like because I want to battle Chilla or none of that. I legit think Sick was better that battle. But like if you look at that, Sick ain't got watched by none of them. Sick battled some of the top people at the top of their game, ability-wise, and ain't died. Mike P ran across some people that got him the fuck up out of there. So I think judging by that, I can't bet against something I've never seen. I've never seen to get killed. So how do I bet on that? How do I bet against that? And I've seen his opponent get killed before.
No, it's true. I mean, it's the same kind of theory that I have with you, man. At this point in time, you're gonna have to prove it to me. You're gonna watch Kid Chaos, you're gonna have to prove that to me.
You have to show me, bro.
You're gonna beat Real Sick, you're gonna have to go out there and prove it to me. And again, I'm just of the belief as an athlete, I am of the belief that the person that is working out the most, the person that is playing in these games, they are conditioned for battle. That's my foundational theory on how I pick battles. I go with the person who I believe, if they're neck and neck, the person that's more conditioned, the person that has more diversity. Again, he's in the same breath as you when it comes to, we've never seen two performances from Real Sick look the same.
We haven't crazy.
Kid Chaoses look the same.
And this one, I think I put it online. I'm trying something new this battle, just to throw it out there. I'm trying a new kind of different, I guess, way I present things. And either y'all gonna really, really, really fucking love it, or y'all gonna like it. Because I don't think y'all gonna hate it regardless. But either you're gonna really love it, or you're just gonna like it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I just can't see anybody who's a fan of what I do. Like if you're watching this battle and want to see me versus Danny, it's because you're a fan of what we do. You're a fan of that shit. So if you're a fan of that, man, you won't be let down. I can tell you that.
No, I hear that. I definitely hear that. Speaking of you and this Danny battle, not to keep referencing it, but isn't there a side pot going on right now?
Yeah, so let's tell everybody right now.
Let's get the money right. Let's get the money right.
Me and Danny have a bet. Not a bet necessarily, but it's more of a pot that DNA started. And you can donate to it on DNA's Cash App. Hit him up to get his Cash App. You can donate $5, $1, $10, whatever you want to put in the pot. But DNA, E Hart, and Fonz are the judges. And we're basically going to, we're not going off the caffeine vote because I'm 98% sure no matter how good I do, Danny is going to win it. Because Danny is Danny and I'm Kid Chaos. You know what I'm saying? Just to be real, like I'm not a stranger to what my status is. Like I will have to punish Danny to win the vote, and I don't think Danny is gonna go in there and take me that light where I can go in there and just beat the shit out of him. So we have judges, and basically DNA set it up where you donate to the Cash App, and whatever's in the pot, whoever 2 of the 3 judges pick gets the pot at the end of the battle. And I donated 50 to it myself, so I'm just gonna get that money right back. But hey,
that's an investment. That's what we like to call seed money.
Hey, it is what it is.
So do you know how much that pot is up to currently right now?
In the 30 minutes after DNA announced it, it was like at 220. So okay. I don't know where it is now, like a week later, but at that moment, it was 220 or something like that. So I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking by the time the battle happened, probably like close to 500 or something like that.
No, I'm definitely personally, I know I'm going to donate because I appreciate both of the pins in this battle. I got much love and much respect for you, obviously, but I got a lot of love and a lot of respect for Danny too. You can't be here as long as he has, and you not be one of those guys.
Yep. Agreed. That takes skill. That takes skill, persistence, consistency, and a few other things that we'll get into. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So, man, you got to let the people know, man, where can they find some of this headshot apparel? I'm rocking it. You rocking it. We rocking it. How can they find it? Where do they need to go?
Well, listen, if you want some of this fire headshot merch that me and my brother here are wearing, just contact me directly. As of now, I'm getting the website made. I've contacted a few people to make the website, so I'm getting that made. But as of right now, just contact me directly. All orders are sent out. Like my bro will tell you. Anybody else, like Bill Collector, Holmesy, Hollow the Don, anybody else who's bought some merch, they'll tell you I do good business. Oops. Anybody, like, they'll tell you I do good business. You're going to get your shit. You're going to get exactly what you asked for. It's going to come fast. Pause. But yeah, DM me directly. I can get you the merch, whatever color scheme you want for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, actually, let me show y'all this. I had a couple people put specific requests on some merch I got now that I'm about to send out tomorrow. And just to show you kind of what I can do. Now that you actually said that, I'm sorry. I'm kind of not as together with this right now. But if you look, you got this joint right here. I don't know if I can even flip the camera. Can I flip the camera on this shit? I don't think I can.
Can you?
I don't know if I can. I'm looking at it. I don't know if I can. So let me just do this then. I just aim it down.
Okay, yep. We see the black and the yellow looks good with them LA Lakers 12s.
Yeah, you feel me? So
come on,
my
man.
man's got that because I think he got the 12s.
I'm a little bit of a shoe connoisseur. I know a couple things.
I'm somewhat myself, but I'm also a creature of habit. So my favorite sneakers are Foams, Air Max, and Huaraches, and I pretty much stick to those. That's pretty much the only sneakers I wear like that. I really don't fuck with J's too heavy like that. And then you got that one.
Okay.
You know, so I can pretty much get, whatever color combo you want as far as the color hoodie, then what graphic color you want or whatever. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up and I got you. You know what I'm saying? You come with something fire.
Showtime said he about to DM you, man. Look at you getting sales.
Getting sales. My guy, hit me up. I got you.
Support black business, man. Support black business.
Support black business. That's right.
Let me ask this one final question from the chat, man. I want to pull this up from Bumpy Bars, man. Shout out to my brother, Rob Billionaire, before we get up out of here. He has a YouTube channel going over motorcycles. He has motorcycle races. He has muscle cars, Challengers, Chargers, all that crazy stuff, man. So shout out to him. Definitely one of my day one supporters. But Bumpy Bars, what queen do you want to smoke?
I really don't have a set female I would like to battle, but I kind of want to get that W back from South Carolina. So if KCJ ever come outside and say she want to battle me, I wouldn't mind kind of like letting her know what's up with the South Carolina shit.
I wouldn't be mad at that. That was probably the one loss that Swamp had where I was like, God damn. Yeah. That one hurt.
Yeah. I just think Swamp plan of attack was just off. You know what I mean? I think his plan of attack just wasn't. It just wasn't right for that particular battle.
And then somebody asking about the merch. They want to know how much the hoodies are going for.
Any size extra large and down for the hoodies are $45 plus $8.50 shipping and handling. But if you get like any combination of like a hoodie and a mask or a hoodie and a shirt, because I do masks, I do shirts and hoodies. So if you get a combination of any of the two, then the shipping is free.
There it is, man. There it is. So Kid Chaos, my brother, I try to be very specific with the amount of time that I keep my interviewees on. That way you can come back and spin the block once this is all said and done. But sir, salute to you. Salute to your progress. Salute to everything you got going. Music is art, baby. Music
MIA. Listen, y'all follow me on everything. Kid Chaos MIA. MIA, like music is art. Kid Chaos MIA on Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, all that shit. Follow me. And my music is KCMIA 90 on SoundCloud. Because I have a situation going on as far as the stuff I put on Apple Music and Spotify and all that. So I'm kind of waiting on my subscription to lapse so I can kind of start over fresh with certain things. So as of right now, my music is on SoundCloud. Go check out the music. If you think I'm crazy as a battler, I think I'm a lot better as an artist, to be honest. My music is crazy. Go check it out. SoundCloud /KCMIA 90.
All right, man. This is the show, man. I definitely want to just say I thank everyone in the comment section. And I'm sorry, it's Millionaire Rob. My apologies, Robert. My bad. Goodness gracious. I just want to again thank Kid Chaos for spinning the block. He was my first interview. Now he is one of the first people to grace me on Temperature Check Tuesdays. Pause if necessary. Brother, good luck to you in your upcoming battle. Cannot wait to talk to you again. And don't go nowhere because we're going to talk about this B-Dot thing off camera.
Hey, we're going to talk
about this B-Dot thing off camera.
I'm here. But
this is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we just getting started.